it's hard. Like, it's hard to forgive others. I was in a situation whereby I talked to someone, be like, man, this person did this and this, and I'll be like, man, forgive. I'm like, do you even know what forgiveness is? Do you know what? It's hard. It's something that I had to work through. It's hard. And you know why it's hard to forgive others? Because you haven't forgiven yourself. It's hard. That is something I realized. It's hard to forgive others when you also have things that are conflicting within you. It's hard to forgive others because you have things of you that you have failed to accept. You have failed to accept the flaws that are within you. You have failed to accept that at one point you spoke something that hurt some other person. You have failed to accept that at one point you did something that some other person got hurt. You failed to accept that actually what you did was not really good for others. You failed to accept that actually I think I talked to you in a bad way. You failed to accept that actually I did things that I'm not proud of. That's why it's hard to forgive others. Because that day you'll be like, man, I did what I did, but I don't know what came over me. I did what I did, but I'm sorry. They'll be like, and that the forgiveness starts with you. So you'll be like, forgive others as we forgive ourselves. Like that prayer. We forgive others as we forgive ourselves. Because if we have not forgiven ourselves, it's going to be hard to forgive others. Forgiving yourself starts with knowing that you're human. You did what you did because you didn't know. You did what you did because probably something was over you also didn't know. You did what you did because you were young. You were young. You abused someone because you were young. You did something because you didn't know, because you were hard, because you were bitter. You did something because you didn't know. Probably, I don't know. I don't want to say kill. You aborted or killed someone because you were young. You were scared. You were like, okay, I'm going to give birth. Who's going to take care of this kid? I'm going to give birth. We are still suffering. My mother is suffering. Then I'm going to bring another child. So forgive yourself. You were young and it had to happen. Forgive. You see those things that probably we hide under the carpet, we hide in the closet. Those that be like, oh man, njakufanacho. I would rather keep quiet. I would rather go to hell. Those are the things that you're supposed to forgive yourself. You forgive yourself and you come and talk about them like they never have. You'll be like, man, I did what I did, but I was young. I don't know what had got over me. Forgive yourself. Because the moment you don't forgive yourself, you're also not going to forgive others. You'll be like, how can you do something like this to me? But remember, you're forgetting that you also did something, probably. It might not be to the magnitude of the other person, but then you also have something that you did, which you'll be like, you're not proud of. And it's okay. It had to happen. It had to happen. You had to learn. It's okay. Forgive yourself probably for loving that person. Forgive yourself for trusting them and they broke you up. Forgive you. Be like, how can I trust them? Yeah, you did because it had to happen. That's when you're supposed to heal. Because you'll see that you're moving forward, but you're not moving forward because you see you're not free, you're not happy, you're shy, because there's some elements of you haven't embraced. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I don't know what I can say. For even the things that you don't remember, you'll be like, man, I don't remember what I did to you, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry to me. I'm sorry for believing you. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for not honoring. I'm sorry for disrespecting you. If you felt disrespected, I'm sorry. If you felt hurt, I'm sorry. And it starts with you. Because that day you forgive yourself, you'll be like, actually, I think that person was not also okay. Perhaps you were betrayed, you were beaten, and you're still angry. Be like, how could you beat me? How could you do such a thing? Be like, man, I'm sorry for thinking that the beating was, you had ill intentions over me. I'm sorry for thinking that what you did to me, I'm sorry for thinking that you manipulating me, you wanted to use me. You didn't. You also didn't know what you were doing. Because if you were in your real senses, you would have done better. And you can't go back and change. The only thing you can do, like, okay, I've done it, but then how can I forgive myself? Perhaps you killed someone. You'd be like, I'm sorry for killing someone. I also didn't know it was unintentional. That's why someone kills someone, they'll go to the judge, and the judge probably sentences you to go to prison to spend some years there, so that you can rectify yourself. It's hard for the people that have lost someone, but then just know that if you're still angry, actually the person that has died would want you to forgive that person. They wouldn't want to revenge. They wouldn't, because they know in the other realm, people know what probably they did. That's why they are fighting hard to come back so that they can rectify that. But then when we come back, we forget what we're supposed to rectify. So you're supposed to go back to remember, to be like, okay, why did I come here? What did I come here to rectify so that I can live peacefully, so that I don't come back? But we come back and we forget, we are distracted. You get what I'm saying? So just know, if probably someone did something to you that you feel is very bad, you feel that you will never forgive them, I pray for that grace to be on you. That's why you need that grace. Pray to that grace. Pray to God. Be like, God, that God in me, please give me that grace. If you think you can't do it, you'll be like, that grace in me will do it. Believe. Start with those beliefs. Start with those affirmations. I forgive myself. I forgive whoever is there. That's where the inner child healing comes from. The inner child healing is just forgiving yourself for not knowing. Perhaps you went over someone and you forgive yourself for not knowing. Forgive yourself for believing them. Forgive yourself for trusting that system. Forgive yourself for that parents. Forgive yourself for thinking your parents were going to be the best people that were supposed to happen to you. For thinking your parents were supposed to love you. They didn't know what love is. And the best thing you can be like, okay, how what is love? For you, learn love. Give it to them. Be like, I know it's tough, but the grace of God that is in me is going to help me forgive my parents for not knowing what love is, for not knowing these things, for not knowing what to do. And I promise you, once you cultivate that mindset, cultivate it in you, you'll be like, you'll have unloaded that burden. It's not going to come in one day. I can't promise it's going to come in one day. I can't promise it's going to come like overnight. But just know, once you start on it, your ancestors are like, the God in you is very happy. The God in you is, because if you don't, your kids are also going to, they're going to hold on to it. But if you heal, your kids will see that. I told you, kids learn through observation. Mommy forgave my father. I know my father cheated and all that, but mommy forgave my father. My father cheated because he didn't know what it is. He didn't know what love is. He thought going to another woman is going to make him happy, but he's not happy. So mommy, and I'm proud of mommy. Mommy forgave my father. Mommy forgave my father for abandoning us. Forgive yourself. Forgive your father, because the only way you're going to forgive will be like, forgive him. He didn't know. Look at the flaws that you've done. You'll be like, okay, if I've done something bad, do you think that person has forgiven me? If you think that person has forgiven you, okay. If you think that person can't forgive you, then imagine what that other person is also going through. Perhaps they don't know, but that's when you'll be like, you cultivate that thing in you. You're like, I know these people have not treated me well, but the grace in me, the God in me, may you make me do things. May you make me forgive them. May you